On this video, I'm going to show you how to send a cleaning proposal and a bid. And this is specifically for commercial cleaning only. This is not for residential. For residential, it's you do the job, you get paid, you're done. But for commercial cleaning, it's a lot more strategic. And in order to get a commercial contract, you have to do it professionally. You have to send the paperwork and you have to have a sales process so you can have a high closing rate, because nothing is more frustrating than doing a walkthrough and the client never calls you back. And if you watch this entire video, you're gonna learn exactly how to send a proposal so you can get some ongoing commercial contracts under your portfolio, so you can make some recurring revenue. So let's go over step number one, what to do after the walkthrough. So you're gonna review the walkthrough notes. So as you're doing the walkthrough, you're gonna take some notes and you're gonna follow our sales process so you can actually have a high closing rate, making sure you build rapport with the client, making sure you look professional, and make sure you mention all the winning points. You see their pain, you provide the solution, and you basically present yourself to the client as a consultant there to solve their cleaning problems. And for the sales process for the walkthrough, that's not on this video. We're only talking about how to send the proposal. There's gonna be another video on my YouTube channel that goes over what to say during the walkthrough. So let's go over step number two, which is estimating how much we're gonna charge. And I'm not gonna talk too much about pricing on this video, but for a contract that's once a week, 2 hours, we would charge about $500-600 a month. For a contract that's 5-6 hours per visit, Monday to Friday, we would charge about $5,500 every single month for that contract. If it's twice a week, 3 hours per visit, we would charge about $1,200 a month. And the beauty about these contracts is that they pay you every single month. So even if you close the $2,500 contract per month, that's $30,000 a year. And the beauty about this business model, you can build a portfolio of different contracts. So imagine having 20, 30, 40 different contracts paying you recurring revenue. But let's go back to step number three, which is sending the proposal. And this proposal is basically the contract, the paperwork, where you're gonna put the price, the terms, the conditions, the scope of work, the client's information, the cancellation policy. All the details will be in the proposal. And you're basically just gonna quickly edit the proposal, just put in the client's name, their address, their contact info, and how much you're gonna charge, and the frequency. Like, how often are you cleaning? Once a week, twice a week, 5 times a week. And then you're gonna save it as a PDF. And that takes us to step number 4, which is sending the proposal to the client. And you can send it as a PDF, or you can use a software like DocuSign, PandaSign, something where you can get a virtual signature. But sending a PDF gets the job done. When you're sending this proposal, make sure you send it to all decision makers, and make sure to attach your insurance documents, your workers' comp, some references, your brochure, and your workers' comp certification. So you're not just sending a proposal document to the client, you're sending a few other documents to help you increase your closing rate by providing all the documents to seem as professional as possible. And then step number 5, you're gonna follow up with the client. So our follow-up depends on how fast you're looking to get started. So during the walkthrough, I asked the client, when are you looking to make the change? And if they tell me they're ready to start next weekend and they need someone very urgently, in that case, I would follow up very aggressively every day, maybe every other day, and we're gonna call them and email them. But if the client doesn't know when they're looking to get started, maybe they have to give 30 days notice to their current cleaning provider, then we're gonna be a little softer on the follow-up. On the first week, we're gonna do 2 to 3 follow-ups. And then after, we're gonna do 1 or 2 follow-ups every single week until they tell us yes or no. And we are gonna follow up with them non-stop until they tell us to kick rocks. Otherwise, do not stop following up with them. And you might be surprised. I had walkthroughs, everything went amazing, and I didn't hear from them for 2 months. And then all of a sudden they're like, Rick, you got the contract, when can you start? So Always be professional and always be consistent with the follow-ups. And if the client says, no, we didn't pick you, we went with someone else, ask them for feedback. You can say, please give us some feedback on why we didn't get the contract, what was the reasoning behind it, just so you can learn from your mistakes and improve your closing rate for the future. But see how important this is? Just missing one little point, forgetting to mention security practices, could mean the difference whether you close that $5,000 a month contract or they go with someone else. So if you want to do this business strategically, make sure to work with me and Cleaning Launch so you can do this strategically without making mistakes and without wasting time. I had people that have been trying to make it for 5-10 years and they're still in the trenches, they're still cleaning. And then I have complete beginners that never cleaned before, that never had a business before, but they followed a proven system and they were able to get walkthroughs within 2 weeks. From nothing to walkthroughs within 2 weeks. And these walkthroughs have a 30% closing rate minimum. And these are all recurring clients. But too many people are not doing this strategically. So make sure to do this the right way. Make sure to learn and implement everything I'm mentioning. I have to wrap this up, so let's quickly go over step number 7. So step number 7 is do the walkthrough summary once the client confirms that you got the contract. So once you got the contract, you want to set up a walkthrough summary a few days before you actually start. And you're gonna go over the entry keys, the alarm code, the garbage bin, where the janitor room is. You're gonna get the keys before you actually start cleaning. And make sure to get the alarm code and the security company's phone number. In case something happens, you can call the security company. And then the last step, make sure to have cleaners on standby. So guys, thank you so much for watching. There's gonna be a free community on the description, a free business plan. And if you're ready to work one-on-one and scale to 7 figures, work with me and Cleaning Launch, and I can help you do that 10 times faster. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next video.